Hey guys, Captain here. Today I'm bringing you another one of my LEGO Pokemon. This is Chansey. This is one more Pokemon from my old backlog of builds. I couldn't quite figure out how I should design the face. I went with this design here with this printed tile, but I'll go over at least one other option. And I also opted for a look that has a lot of studs facing outwards, but if you prefer a smoother look, I could show you, or at least outline, how to do that yourself with some tiles and some curved slopes. Anyways, with that introduction, let's get on with instructions. Alright, first, let's build the inner structure of our Chansey. So we're going to take 6 of these 1x2 by 1 2/3 bricks with studs on all the sides and the front. Right, so it's got one smooth face in the back here and studs on all these sides. This piece and variants of it have become pretty common in some of the brick head sets recently. It really does not matter what color you use. I've got them in black. So we're just going to stack them up, and I'm just alternating so that it holds together better. But even this really won't matter because eventually all these studs are going to have things on them holding it all together. So make this stack like this, so we have 6 studs, 6x2 on all sides. Okay, and on the top we can top this off with a 2x2 plate in bright pink, and on the bottom we can take 2 of these 1x3 jumper plates with 2 studs in the center and place them like this. And while we're doing this, we could take 2 of this dark pink, I think the color is known as dark pink in some places, magenta in others. This dark pink rounded 1x2 plate, and attach these on the ends of one of our 1x3s. These will be Chansey's feet. Right now this will be a little unable to balance, but the rest of the build will make the center of mass closer to this front stud here. So it'll balance well. Set this down for now. Alright, now to build the faces. We can begin with the front face. So what we'll do is let's take a 2x3 and a 2x2 in bright pink. On top of that, let's place a 2x4 in bright pink. And on top of that 2x4, starting from the bottom, a 1x2 in bright pink, a 2x2 jumper plate in dark pink, and 1x2 tile in bright pink. If you want to make Chansey look smoother than a lot of these places where I'm using a plate on the top layer, you can use a tile. And in some places where I'm creating some curvature, I'll show you some examples later, you can use one of these curved slopes. It's an aesthetic choice I went with to make it, to have all these studs facing outwards, but you can do whatever you like. And then the face, I'll leave for the last actually. There's some creative liberties you can take with it, so I'll stick with this for now. But let's place this on the front of Chansey here. And then, yeah, I'll leave it as that. So now let's build the egg. We will take a Travis brick, orient it this way so that the studs, so that the hollow stud is facing away from us. Let's place a 1x1 plate in dark pink in that hollow stud. On the top side, let's place a 1x1 plate in dark pink and a 1x1 tile in dark pink. On each of these sides, let's place a 1x2 dark pink plate, and we can have the center column attached in the stud, and then on the sides of that, place 1x2 dark pink tiles. Now on the underside, let's place another one of these magenta 2x2 dark pink, whatever, 2x2 jumper plates, and a 1x1 tile below that. And on top, take this 2x2 dome in white, this will be the egg, and simply attach on top, and then this hollow stud will stick into the magenta plate we attached earlier. Okay, now let's make the sides. This first part we're going to do twice mirrored, so you'll begin with 3 more of these 1x3 jumper plates with the 2 studs, and across all of them, let's place a 2x4 bright pink plate. And now what we'll do is we will take 1x4 worth of studs and place them underneath that. I did not have any 1x4s in bright pink, so I used a 1x3 and a 1x1. Originally, I had actually hoped to use a 1x2 plate with a vertical clip attaching out to be a hand. It's a pretty good look. That piece actually is not as common as I had hoped when I first designed it. It was in a recent Friends set, and since then it's been in no more sets. And I think it looks just fine to stick with a 1x4 plate. So this is what I ended up sourcing. And let's again build that mirrored and attach that on the side. Right? The only difference is that you're going to have your 1x4 stick out from a different side. Now, let's take a bright pink cone and on top of it place a dark pink 1x1 round plate. You're going to do this 6 times, and then once you have 3 of those assembled, what you're going to do is place them on top of a 1x3 bright pink plate, like this. So you're going to make 2 of this total assembly, and 1 will go on each side. And you'll have the center columns, these 2 columns on the underside of the bright pink plate attached to the 2 hollow studs. And then above that, just place some 1x2 bright pink plates. And this is kind of what I was saying earlier. You know, I created some curvature here with plates, but if you wanted to use tiles instead and make it smoother, you could have a curved slope going like this. And then, so you would have a 2x3 plate on the inside, you would have a curved slope over it, and then you would have a 2x2 tile on top. That's perfectly fine. Some of you might deem that that looks better. This is the design I went with because it's, again, more similar to designs I've done in the past. For example, Snorlax, and probably some others I'm not thinking of. Anyways, now let's make the back side. So for this, let us begin with a 2x3 plate in bright pink. Actually ran out of 2x3, so this is a 2x2 and a 1x2, but we're going to pretend. Doesn't matter, the structural integrity will be fine. On top of that, place a 2x4 bright pink plate. Then behind, another one of these 1x3 jumpers, and then a 2x2 bright pink plate. Now on top here, we've kind of created the stair step, a 2x3 bright pink plate. And on the bottom stud here, place a jumper plate, 1x2. Oh, this went missing from the other side piece. There we go. You needed to place a 2x3 on there. I was thinking, why do I have this attached next to my back panel pieces? So on your side, make sure you place a 2x3 plate. It's usually not a blunder that I make, but okay. And now for the tail, 2 1x1 bright pink plates and a bright pink cheese slope. And that will attach to the back. And I think you have a couple ways now of designing the face. Again, especially if you went with a smooth look, then you could consider doing something with a curved slope. There are none, to my knowledge, that are printed. Maybe you could find a sticker that does the job. Maybe you're feeling a little anarchic and you just draw one on with some marker or paint. One design that I received some feedback on that was pretty funny. Place a 1x2 bright pink plate there, a jumper plate here, and you can take a semicircle in a coral color, have it be a big excited open mouth, and then 2 of the brick heads sparkling eyes. I think it's funny, I think it's pretty cute, but it is maybe just a little freaky, and it's definitely not that similar to how I've designed a lot of my other builds, so it's not the look I ended up going with. What I ended up going with is, instead of the coral tile, I found this printed plate, which isn't perfect, but does the job pretty well. It comes from a Dots set in recent years, and I think it kind of embodies Chansey's peaceful, relaxed, calm little aura. So that's what I stuck on there. That's the look I ended up going with. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give this video a like, leave me some comments, let me know what you think, and I encourage you to subscribe and check out my other videos next time.